What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I want to give you guys a quick look at the Saucony or Saucony, wherever you from, depending on how you pronounce it, and the J-Tips collaboration on the Progrid Omni 9. This collaboration is called the To-Do List, and I'll get into all that stuff as I go through the video. But first, I want to say if this is your first time dropping in and seeing my channel, one of my videos or anything like that, thank you. Thank you for dropping by, for checking out my content. But while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell. That way when I upload stuff, you'll get notified. Head to the channel and check it out. If you're on social media like Instagram, Twitter, or X, whatever we calling it these days, any social media platform, honestly, you're into sneakers, outfit ideas with sneakers, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at iAMTMCII. And lastly, while you're watching the video out afterwards and you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. Really goes a long way. All right, so now that that intro is out of the way for all my first time viewers, we can dive right into the kicks. So like I mentioned, this is another collaboration with J-Tips and Saucony, but this model, this is the Omni 9, the Progrid Omni 9. And his whole, I guess, inspiration and the theme behind this pack, there was actually this pink and purple colorway and a tan colorway that came out. This pack is like the to-do list. And from reading some of the stories and some of the interviews with J-Tips, like if you up in the morning, on the weekends, or whenever, and you running errands, you want a comfortable shoe to run around and do your errands for the day, no matter what it is you have going on. That's kind of like the whole theme and the inspiration behind this pack being called the to-do list. So far, J-Tips has been dropping some heat. He's been bringing a lot of energy and hype and demand to the brand, and I love to see that. Because you haven't seen like Saucony like really out there on any sneaker YouTube channel in a while. There was a moment when Saucony had a nice run some years ago, but it kind of fizzled down. But seemed like since the running shoe is like the end thing right now, a lot of people are starting to collaborate and they're dropping some really hot, dope sneakers on runners now. So I'm glad to see the direction and where kicks are going. This is a little bit something different other than a regular retro or dunk or something like that. So what I'm gonna do video wise, I'm gonna go over the materials used on the shoe. I'll touch on quality control for a little bit, and then towards the end of the video, I'll take them off this little turntable, put them on feet, go over sizing and comfort and all that good stuff. So y'all just stick around and I got you guys covered for everything you need to know about the shoe. All right, so jumping into the materials, you got a mixture of all kind of stuff going on with the shoe. So I'll start at the toe. You have this big honeycomb wide open mesh on here to have that breathability. I like the wide open mesh on here just because, you know, you want like this all goes back to comfort for when you're running errands on your to-do list. You want to be in comfort. So having a wide open mesh, the large honeycombs, let your feet breathe. You know, you just have that extra part to go with the cushioning of the shoe for when you're out doing your thing. The materials used on here, it feels like it's like a little plasticky kind of leather feel on like this light blue and purple colorway on here. The material it's a weird feeling. I don't know exactly what it's made out of, and I don't want to say the wrong thing. So somebody could fact check me down in the comment section and let me know what the material is on here. But it's not, it feels like a leather almost, but it could be wrong. It feels like a synthetic leather almost. That's what it feels like to me. But you have all different kind of colorways, and that's what I love most about these. Anybody who's been following me for a while, you know, any shoes that have a lot of color and bring attention to your feet, I'm a huge fan of that. So you got this purple here, and then you got light blue, and then you have the little Saucony logo on the side with more holes and stuff on it for more of that breathability. Then you have like this little, the purple right here. And this feels more like, it's not quite like a rubber feel, but it has like a rubbery texture to it on here. So this is one of J-Tips, like part of his branding, that Savior. He have that on the box and some of his other stuff, even his apparel, shirts, hats and stuff. So that's something that he usually use with his branding. The midsole, you have all different kind of technologies and cushioning on this midsole. It's a nice soft foamy type material feel on here, which plays a role into the comfort. And like I said, towards the end of the video, I'm going to lace these up and I'll touch more on comfort for here. So you have like this technology, this SRC technology here, and then you have some more of that foam kind of cushioning towards the actual outsole. Swinging around to the back of the shoe, you have that Progrid. So like I mentioned, this is a Progrid silhouette. So you have the Progrid technology here, more of the Saucony logo and branding here. You have the little globe right here on this one. And on this side, you have the little flower. So there's another one of J-Tip's like iconic parts of his brand that he used on a lot of his stuff, that little flower. So coming to the inside of the shoe, so this is what the inside cushioning system look like across the midsole. And this also has that same kind of foam feeling, but the pink part on his is more, it's hard, more of a plastic, I guess, for that arch support you see on here. You have like a little see-through, and this feels more like a little translucent, like plastic, almost like one of those little plastic clear bags you would wear to like a concert or a game or something like that. If I kind of explain the material, it feels like a real plastic see-through material that you have on here. Show you guys the outsole really quick. So this is your outsole. You have that Progrid Omni 9 outsole. This is what you get with the traction pattern, different colorways on here. So this is your traditional outsole. Coming up to the middle of the shoe, little glue mark on here. When I go over quality control, I'll touch on the QC, because there's a lot of little glue like on my laces, and I saw on the shoe some loose threads. So you do have that Savior signature logo here on this shoe, but on the other one, then you have the Saucony branding on the other one. So you get a little bit of both co-branding on here. Coming to the inside, you have that Made by J-Tips on the sock liner of the shoe, if you guys can see that. One insole has the globe with that kind of light blue insole, and the other one you have this on here. And I could take the paper and all that stuff out, and I'll show you guys what's on that insole later. No extra laces, so these are the only laces you do get, these kind of oval purple laces on here. Would have been nice if we would have got some alternate lace options, but I'm not mad, I'm not complaining at all. So overall, that is your materials, your overall look of the kicks. Quality control, like I mentioned, there was some glue marks on here. Like around the toe, you can see some glue around my toe box right here. Just some glue stains on here that I'm gonna have to try and rub out and get off. And through the laces, they had some glue on the laces as well. You can see like on the lace tips right here, there's some glue marks on my laces. But it's the kind of glue where you can just kind of just get a warm rag and rub it off. So other than the glue, overall the QC was okay on it. Really won't complain about it too much. Everything else is kind of okay as far as the quality control goes. So that is the kicks. Show you guys the box. So you do get some more, do get a special box, and it's that have some branding, some J-Tips branding on it. So you see you got Made by J-Tips. Got the Savior here, coming to the side. You have a little mountain right here. Saucony, and just kind of showing you the co-brand and the collaboration between the two. Here's your size, pink and purple is the colorway. Not sure the actual nickname or colorway we going with these, but I just call this the pink pair, the purple pair. So it's the pink and purple pair. You got J-Tips, the globe with his face, the flower, some of the stuff I mentioned earlier. You have that. On the bottom of the shoe, you have this too. So here you go, you got this little saying down at the bottom. Saucony or Saucony written here. And the inside, no special tissue or anything like that. You do have some quality control stamps and stickers in the inside as well. So that is the box. Here are the kicks. Before I take them off here and put them on feet, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I usually reply to y'all when y'all leave comments. If I don't, I'm gonna hit the heart button or the thumbs up. So I'm gonna take them off here, lace them up. We're gonna toss them on feet. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at the J-Tips and Saucony collab. Like I said, this is the pink and purple pair. Just want to show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. most asked question is usually sizing and fit. How do they run? What size should I get? So let's just jump straight into that. To me, I have a medium, somewhat narrow foot. I prefer a snug and exact fit on my kicks. When I say snug, I'm talking about like a sock, like a glove, like exact, not tight. There's a difference. Tight is your toes are balled up, you're in pain, you gotta kick the shoes off. But snug, it just fits you exact, like a glove, like a sock. And that's the kind of fit I like on my kicks. If you like that, go true to size. If you're okay with that snug fit. If you don't like that and you want a little room in your shoes, go up a half size if you have medium to narrow width feet. These shoes fit extremely exact. I would not recommend going down in sizing in these at all. Definitely go true to size if you want like a snug fit. But if you want a little bit of room, you want to go up to a half size. If you have wide feet, go up a half size. I wouldn't recommend going true to size in these if you have wide feet. I just feel personally your toes are going to be too balled up and the shoe is already kind of like a narrow running shoe. So I think up a half size at least if you have wide feet. So depending on the fit, between true to size and up a half size, you should be good. But do not go down a half size in these at all. When it comes to comfort, these are extremely comfortable to me. You can feel a lot of that cushion and foam padding in the midsole on the shoes. It's a running shoe and it's meant to be comfortable, and I can feel that. It's a light shoe. So like on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being like extremely comfortable, these are like a 4 to me. So it's definitely something you can casually wear all day, not be in any kind of pain or anything like that. You'll definitely be able to like knock out things on your to-do list. So I get why he went with that message and what he was trying to accomplish with that. So that's my take on sizing and fit. Like I mentioned earlier, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification button. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for watching. See y'all soon. Peace.